Hello everybody, it is Paige here, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to Paris. You're probably wondering why I'm going to Paris. I'm going to see one of my friends that I made during my winter season while I was in Tignes. So I'm just going to see her. I'm staying there for 3 days. Right now I am in Brussels Midi to take the train to go to Paris. So I have to change trains. So there's that. And yeah, and at the moment it's very loud at the station, so I'm just going to end the intro right here right now, and I'll see you in my next clip. Okay guys, I am in the train station in Paris. So now all I have to do is I have to stay here and wait for my friend, because she said she'll meet me at this exact spot, because she said it's too difficult to explain the train station because it's a big train station. So I have to wait for her here, and so she's gonna come pick me up, but she said there's traffic, so I just have to wait a bit for her to come and pick me up. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here to see her, because it's been almost 4 months, about almost 4 months that I haven't seen her. So I'm so excited to be here. Okay guys, as you can tell by the background, I am back home, and I thought I would just give my opinion about Paris. So I want to stay there for 3 days. On the last day, as you saw, on the third day, we didn't really do anything because it was 35 degrees Celsius. So if we would have went to, me and my friend, if we would have went to downtown Paris, it would have been 10 times hotter. So we didn't really do anything. We just took her rabbit to get its nails cut off and just kind of relax in her apartment to watch some movies and stuff. And then I got home. So this that I was very happy to see that Eiffel Tower as it is, especially through the night. I only saw it through the night because my friend told me it is 10 times better to see during the night with the lights on, and it was really, really nice to see in person. The one thing that really did shock me to see when I saw the Eiffel Tower was that we got there about 1:45, and there were so many people still, and that kind of just shocked me because it was like midnight, and I just kind of assumed there won't be as many people as there was. So that was kind of shocked me. The one thing that I did not like about Paris is the driving part. I literally thought I was going to die. Literally no one in Paris does not know how to drive. And it's like, this is the most scariest part ever. Like the roads didn't make sense. There were so many red lights and you had no idea which red light was for you. So that was really, really confusing. And it's just people were driving like maniacs. They don't know how to turn on the signals when they're turning left or right. So that was even more dangerous. So it was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to die. That's like the only thing I have to say. I literally thought I was going to die. So that was the negative part about Paris. But I definitely did get the vibes when I was in Paris of being in New York City, kind of, because I didn't really see, besides the tourist part, the only thing that I saw was the Eiffel Tower, but I was downtown with all of the stores were, and I definitely got the New York City types of vibes down there. But I just saw, where all the rich people shop, like Chanel and all that. So that was great. And then one of the stores that I did go in was Zara. And definitely not the same type of Zara that it is in Belgium. There were 4 stories of clothes. 3 of them were for women. And definitely a lot more classic stuff. Definitely a lot more different style than they do sell here in Zara in Belgium. So that's a plus. That was good. The food was good. There was no complaint. I did only go to a restaurant one day. So there's that. And then the one thing that I did like also was Starbucks. We did go in Starbucks, and that was definitely the style was definitely very, very cozy to do your work and everything. It's just a lot of people in Starbucks. So at the same time, it's like, I personally wouldn't go in that Starbucks with my computer to do some work. But just because how many people and everything, I'd be totally panicking going to walking around with my computer on. Even though I don't have a MacBook, it's still like 500 euros lost if it gets stolen. So I personally wouldn't be walking there. But also the type of style wise, it was really cozy. So there's that. I can't really say that much because I was there for 3 days and everything. And on the second day, as you guys saw, I did go to the beach with my friend. It was like 2 hours, which is okay drive. But it was definitely a lot of people there, so it was like kind of like very, very crowded and everything. And that I'm not that type of person. I'm not a people person. I'm not very introvert. So when there's a lot of people, I don't like it. Okay, that's just me personally. So the beach was like very, very small. I feel like the lengthwise it was really, really long, but the kind of like width of the sand and everything was like very short. So it just felt like there were a lot of people crowded. But I mean, there was still a decent amount of people. But the water the day that we went was very nice. It wasn't too cold, it wasn't too warm. The temperature was just right. So there's that, and nothing much else to add. So after this video, I'll be in New York. So there's that. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Okay. So after this video, I'll be in New York. Well, by the time this video is up, I'm already in New York. I'll be in New York on August 11th. So by the time this video is up, I'm already in the States. So the reason why I'm going back to the States is because just to help out my brother with his dogs, mainly because him and his wife are back in the academy until October. So I'm just there, kind of like to have like a mini vacation kind of thing. I probably am going to work there for a couple months. Now the situation I'm in is I'm not sure if I want to stay there or do another winter season in Europe, in France, or I'm not quite sure. That's something that I need to determine after my brother's graduation and his wedding party and all that. So I don't know what I want to do exactly after this. I know for sure that if I do make the decision to stay, I am not going to stay in culinary arts as a job, because in the States, working in culinary arts, you're literally relying on the tips and not on your salary. So I don't want to keep working like a maniac to make a living off the tips. I would rather make a living off my salary. So if I do that, I need to figure out what exactly I want to do in the States as a job to make a living. If I'm not going to stay in the States, then I am going to stay in culinary arts, because in Europe we do make decent amount of money to have a living. So, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. So I was thinking that if I do decide to stay in the States, I'll probably be doing like something very, very simple, relaxing, not a job that's very like extreme stressful, like working culinary arts, because I don't think people understand with culinary arts is like very, very stressful. So I'm probably going to be like watching the animals when people are on vacation or something like that, most likely, but I don't know. Haven't gotten to the point there yet, but we'll see later on when it gets to that point. So yeah, so there's nothing else to add, so I guess I end this video right now, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I do upload every week. And don't forget to follow all my social media, which will be down below in the description box. And I'll see you next week in my next video. Bye guys.